Hello everyone, it's Halima. I wanted to show you guys how to make some pacowra, which is actually I'm using the pancake mix, and I'll show you guys how to make this. But it's basically, it has a layer of pancake inside. I already had a bite of this, the potato inside, so it's really yummy. I'm having another bite, but basically the first step is you take your potatoes and peel them, and you make it like little squares. So you take your, that's the first step, you peel your potatoes, which you already know how to do that, right? You just take the skin like that, like this, and go slowly, keep your fingers away from it, or you can use a potato peeler and peel it. Just pretending that's the skin, but I can show you guys on a real potato. Basically start at that end, and you move your fingers away. See, I'm step one away, and then keep peeling like that. But anyway, so I peeled all of the potato, and then I washed it, and then you're going to basically cut it as thin as you can, like so, and then make a bunch of slices like this. And then next step is you're going to put it in a pan with a little bit of coconut oil. And I'm putting it on very low heat, medium heat, because I want this to get cooked like halfway or something, because these are thick pieces. I don't have a slicer to make it like really thin. So I like thick potatoes. Potatoes are good for you as long as you don't use a lot of butter or oil and stuff on it. It's very good for your skin. And you know, it's a good carb. But anyway, so I've put this a little bit in here, and then if you poke it, see, it's the spoon is going in. I mean, that one is ready. So then I'm going to make this mix, which is basically, the mix is going to be milk. And I'm just putting, like, I don't know, maybe a cup, that's probably a cup of milk, but I'll, just enough to make a liquid out of it, basically. And then about, I don't know, a third of a cup of Hungry Jack mix. And then you're going to put enough just to make it like a batter for like a pancake. So we're going to put that much. I also put 1 egg, and if you like it spicy, you can put whatever spices that you like, but I'm going to put 1 egg, and 1 egg, and then I'm going to put a little bit of sea salt, because I want this to be salty, and I'm going to put a little bit of, this is Central Market chipotle chili, just a little bit, like a pinch, you know, because this is spicy. So a pinch of that, or if you like it more spicy, then you can put more. And I like garlic powder, so I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder, just a sprinkle. And then you can put a little bit of tumeric. This is tumeric that I bought as powder. It's not the real and fresh one, but just a sprinkle of that, probably like a teaspoon. And also add a little bit of parsley in it. This is the parsley flakes. I'm gonna put, I don't know, just a little bit, you know, that much. And then a bit of black pepper, and then I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to mix it up like so, and you can just judge the cooking is all about trying and tasting, and then see what happens, you know, of the final results. So this needs a little bit more flour. This is the best buttermilk pancake, the Hungry Jack. that you guys can get, because it rises really fast. I've made another batch just with milk and egg right here, and I just added blueberries in there. I'm gonna make pancake with that one. As you can see, all the holes are already there. Anyway, so then I'm gonna mix this up like so, and then once it's all mixed up, you can see if you need more flours. Looks like we need a little more, because I want to get enough coating so it sticks on the potatoes. So we're adding a little bit more. I love cooking, and I want to have my cooking show one day. But anyway, maybe that will happen. I sent a note to Miss Lori, so we'll see what the reply is from the shark. I've been cooking since I was 9, so it'd be nice if I get an opportunity to have my own cooking show. Anyway, so or have my products out in the market. That would be cool too. Anyway, so this is, and it looks like if I take a potato, you can test it. Take a potato, you know, and see if it'll get a coating. Go both ways, and see, it gets some coating in there, right? So then you take your pan. I think I'm going to put a little bit more, just a little bit more. It looks like it got some coating, but I wanted to get more coating, so put a little bit more flour in here. And mix it up. You can do onion rings with this too. And then what I do is actually like to touch it and then taste it to see how it tastes. It tasted a tiny bit of sweetness, and looking at the ingredients here, that's because this, I would just use regular flour instead of the pancake flour, because this one has a little bit of sugar in it, but it's okay. So I already made this, I'm going to use it. So and you can see that it made those little holes. Let me get it closer so you can see it. See, it's already rising. See those little holes? Anyway, so then I'm going to just coat this. This is called pacowra. It's very popular in Afghanistan. They make that when you're going out shopping, the restaurants. And then I'm going to put it on a pan. This is a non-stick pan, but you can put a little bit of oil in there. Sorry, my hand got in the way. And I use the refined coconut oil, and then just put a little bit of oil in it just to coat the rest of this. But I'm going to use all of this because this is ready. And we're going to put this on medium heat for this to get cooked. And then I'm going to take these out. I turned it off earlier so I can use my hand, but I'm going to put it on this side real fast, and I'm putting it on a plate because I'm going to be using this to make the remaining. And then I'm going to show you guys how to make blueberry pancake as well. So that's how you do that one. And we'll just do one more for demonstration, so you guys can see it. Actually, I'll do the whole batch for right now. We'll do one dish at a time. There we go. Like that. Now put it in. It's better to have everything close, so that way it's less mess. So I'm keeping it nearby. You're taking your fork, cleaning it up at the edges. Take one. And this is yummy like that too. If it's, once it gets cut with a spoon, is ready to be eaten, you can add it with eggs or by itself. You know, have it with chips. You guys have your own fries. You can add some red pepper if you like. So mixing it up on both sides, and then getting the excess out and putting it in here. I'm going to do all of these. There you go. Like so. I just had a craving for this, and I haven't had this for years, and I thought, hey, I should make some of this. Maybe my body needs this. But the pancake flour has a lot of good vitamins. I was reading it's got, you know, this Hungry Jack. Look how many good stuff it has. Got iron, 4 milligram potassium, which is good for cramps. It's got thiamine, ibuprofen, niacin. It's got vitamin B. It's good for calming, you know. The folate, I'm not sure what that is for, but B12 is 35%. So anyway, and then this is gonna get brown pretty soon. The ones that are brown, you just take it out and turn it around when it's brown on both sides. Then you'll get little patties like this that I made. So, and if you cut it up or, you know, break it, see, there's the potato inside. And it's really good. Anyway, so let's continue this for the remaining. Got a few more left. You can just soak all of them in here if you like. But it's interesting that your body tells you it's good to eat healthy meals with vegetables and, you know, fruits, salad, and you know, include at least, they say you need 3 to 7, actually they're saying 7 to 10 now. Vegetables are not enough room, so I'm going to wait for the rest. And then once it's kind of brown, make sure this is not on high. It needs to be medium high so it doesn't burn, but since the potatoes are already cooked, you can just treat it like a pancake. So then you're going to, oops, I burned that one. It was on too high on it. So, you're going to turn it around. It's important to watch your temperature. And then you're going to turn this out. They cook pretty fast because it's pancake, right? Pancake cooks really fast. And that's it. So once it's going to be brown on both sides, and that's done. And then the next dish, which is this one, I basically did the same thing. So I added 2 cups of blueberries. So this one has blueberries, but I'm going to add that on the next video for making blueberry pancakes. Actually, I could include it in this because I already showed you guys how to make the batter. Anyway, so once this is done, there it is, see? It's brown, and you can just take these off. And then if you use your fork to cut it, it's using the same fork, but there it is, see? You got the potatoes, and then you can dip it with hot sauce or by itself. I made the bacon earlier. It's actually turkey bacon, very tasty. So looks like these are done. I'm going to put it on the dish. And then I'm going to make my blueberry pancakes next. And you can have that, serve it with 0-calorie syrup. My kids love it. I've got different flavors. I'll show you guys the pancake as well, the syrup. But for the pancake, like I said, the batter was not like what I just made, but just eggs and the milk. And then I'm going to make pancake next. You can make, I used to make silver dollar ones for my kids when they were little. So if you have little ones, you can just, or even for adults, you can make bite-size pancakes. Looks like my heat is a little bit high. I'll turn it down a little bit more. Or you can make big pieces. So I'm going to do like little ones. And then I'll make a little piece. This is potato from before. I was experimenting with this one. This one came out more sweet, so it's better to have the spices in it. And that's how they do it back home. They put, I think they put tumeric, and everybody makes it in different ways, but you can just add your own spices and just use regular flour. You know, you don't need to use the pancake flour. This is what I had, so I used the pancake flour. Just make maybe one little one in here. And give it a little bit more time, and then it's going to get hard on the back of it. It'll be like little pancakes like this. The syrup that you guys can use is this. This is calorie-free Walden Farms maple walnut syrup. It's yummy, sugar-free, and calorie-free. You can't beat that, right? Since it is expensive, it's like, I don't know, $4 for 12 ounce, but it is tasty, and then you can put it over your pancake. So I think I need to increase the temperature a little bit more on this now. You can use one of these big spatulas too if you want. But once it gets hardened, you'll know that the edges to turn it. Those are the blueberries that are cooking. You can raise a little bit of it if you want, like that. See, that is kind of a little bit hard. And so this one is ready. So you can just separate that one, like so. And then give it a turn. Let's see. I can do it with this big, there we go, there you go. There you go, see that was ready. And then let's separate this one. Or you could turn all of them too at the same time. It looks like they're all ready. We're gonna do this one next. I don't want them to get stuck over each other, so I'm going to do one at a time. There you go. Number 2. And the next one. I'm going to separate this one. I used to make smiley faces for some of these. I'm going to keep this together. Turn around. And then separate it. That when you're taking it out of the pan, it's ready. I didn't put much oil on, just a little bit of oil earlier, but you can just add oil by just taking a little bit of, this is coconut oil, going on the edges, you know, and then moving the pancakes around so they all get a little bit of the goodness of coconut oil. And then sometimes if you have big pancakes, it's better to just make a cut like that in the middle. That way the center of it gets cooked too. Looks like they're cooked. These got brown. That one is done. This could use a little more time, more white. And this could use more time. Leave that one. I think that one is, yeah, I could use maybe maybe another minute. And that's it, and then you put it in your plate. That's how Americans eat their pancakes. We don't have pancakes in Afghanistan, so this was new to me. And I loved it, so I just take one out, put it in, and then put this yummy syrup. I'm going to turn this off because the rest is ready. These are all ready to go, but there's a little bit more heat left. And then I'm using the syrup, put a little bit of syrup on top of it, and then enjoy it for your breakfast. This is so good. You can eat it by. It's better to not use your hands because I heard you gotta wash your hands all the time. If your hands are not washed for 20 seconds, you can get hepatitis A, which is your eyes get yellow, and it's a very dangerous disease. My half stepbrother, or half brother actually, not step, half brother, died from jaundice. Anyway, so that's it. Enjoy your breakfast. Bon appetit. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Be happy, laugh, love, and care for people. Bye-bye.